This piece makes me think a lot about the innocent wisdom that, both the very young and the very old have. Those who are just coming into this world and those who are on their way out. What might they exchange with each other when they pass each other by? My name is Josephine McReynolds. I'm a guest specialist in the membership department. This is the swimming pool by Henri Matisse, done in summer of '52. My mom was my art teacher all through elementary school. And one of the first artists she ever taught us about was Henri Matisse. We were probably about 5 or 6. And when you're 5 or 6, you're honing your motor skills. You're, cutting, zigzags and squiggles and bold shapes out of bright construction paper. And Henri Matisse made this when he was 82, 2 years before he died. His sight was failing him, and he had already phased into painting these, big, bold shapes. And so the next logical step was returning to touch. And so after a failed, day at the pool, he and his assistant came home and decided to cut these big, bold shapes out of paper and play pretend in his home in a pool. When you're born into this world, are you really that clean of a slate? What do you bring with you? And what is so important that you hold on to for as long as you can? And what do you return to? What was always there? And what can you just let wash away? Maybe you came into the pool with some water wings that were your favorite, but you learned how to swim, so they grew kind of cumbersome. And then you started using diving sticks, and they were fun, but you got tired of, doing tricks all day. So now you just want to kind of float on the water on a floaty until the sun gets really low, right? And there's a breeze, and it, makes the hair on your arms raise up, and then you're just like, why is it so cold? Why do I have goosebumps right now? It's so sweltering, what happened? And then you just kind of roll into the water, and you paddle to the side, and you get out, and you dry off, and you go home. And I think about Matisse's experience in his old age, and that's kind of what he did, both literally and, metaphorically. He kind of floated in his home in this pool. He and his assistant made these little humanoid friends, divers and swimmers who are with us, and they provide really great company. But we provide the life force in this pool. We provide the human experience. And I don't know what I don't know, but my hope is that at the end of your pool day, you have had a blast. You have lost all concept of time, and you're tuckered out, and you're sun-kissed, and your fingers and toes are all pruny, and you're just ready to rest.